Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Stationeers. I'm really sorry for everyone who wanted to see 7 Days to Die. I'm going to record it as soon as it is possible. 7 Days to Die just takes an awful long time to record and edit. And I've had 2 very busy weeks at work. So I had to make a decision, and since a lot of people seem to enjoy Stationeers and it's much shorter to record and edit, I thought better have a Stationeers video today instead of nothing. But do not worry, 7 Days to Die is not finished at all. I'm gonna pick up the pace as soon as it is possible again. But with that out of the way, let's dive into the episode. There are a couple of things I want to achieve today. First and foremost, I do want to replace this system. I've been getting a ton of comments that this is actually not very practical to have these tanks here. It would be way more practical to kind of connect the system over here. Maybe we can even influence the flow of the gas with a couple of valves. We will have to think about how we want to do this exactly. Another thing I want to do is actually install a big battery. That was something I wanted to do a couple of episodes ago, but we had the power, you know, we weren't lacking anything. But at the end of the previous episode, we reached the capacity limit and now we have to increase it somehow. Now, since I'm going to mess with the pipes and the atmosphere a ton in today's episode, I think it is wise to actually pump out all of the air once again. We can simply do that by enabling this button and then flipping this switch here. And of course, I have to close my mask because the pressure is going down and we are extracting all of the gases we currently have in this room, getting it back into our system so we are not wasting anything. While this is happening, we can already start building a couple of things. I'm gonna need tons of pressure thingy-majingies, but also the battery. And I think it is a construction kit. I'm not sure though. No, it is not a construction kit. It is a kit. There we go. Battery. Is that really what I want? 20 gold, 20 copper, and 20 steel? Well, it's gotta be. It's gotta be like the most magnificent battery ever built. Now let me see. Holy but geez. Okay, that is one big battery and it is working like the power unit we already have installed. There is one flow for the electricity from the solar panels and then another flow in order to power all the devices. So looking at this, we might be able to actually place this right here next to our first adapter. Now, of course, we're gonna wait for the daytime and also we should wait for the gases to disappear. I want to leave this power control unit here, but with a full battery, obviously. So maybe let's swap that out. Can we do that? And I want to disable this until the sun comes up. That means we should be able to take this apart and this apart, right? I mean, hopefully I'm not doing anything catastrophic here. Power cells go back and now we should have the space to actually place this down. But first I need to get a proper look at this. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit with the cabling, so we will have to fix that. Let me see, we could cut this cable without any issues, and we need to cut this one, but that is an issue. That's not good. There are a couple of things in the way, but I think we pumped out all of the oxygen here, so we can shut this off, and this one we can shut off too. And now I should be able to take these walls apart to get a better access. Hold on, this should be working, right? Why is this not charging up? Alright, there we go. Now it's suddenly working again, which is fantastic. I just need to have a junction here and we should be good. Cool, let's grab our battery and we're gonna plot it down right away. This should be good. No, actually I need to swap it around and then of course we also want to turn it on. And there we go, it is now charging up. Thankfully this is more or less self-explanatory. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Let's enable this charger as well. And I guess we can close this off again. Cool. Now I just have to fix everything I destroyed, and unfortunately I lost a wall piece somewhere on the way. Great, so my assumption is that we are going to need at least one more solar panel in order to make this efficient. I want to be able to fill up this battery during the day so we don't lack power the entire night. Now did we do that right here? Yes, kit solar panel, and make me one of those please. And of course we also want to take with us the glass. And thinking about it, I'm gonna need a couple more walls. Let's build maybe 5 more walls. And then steel sheets couldn't hurt either. Oh yes, I almost forgot. We need like iron frames, right? I should still have some. Iron frames too, perfect. Let's just go ahead and place the next iron frame. I'm actually gonna place the next 2 iron frames already. Oh, there's my stuff, thank you very much. All we need is our trusty welder. It still has some juice in it, thankfully. And we're just gonna fix these frames up. There we go, here we have our solar panel, it's the next one in the line. And I just need to fix up the cables, let me do that quickly. I probably don't have enough though. Cable coil, come to papa. Since we're already at it, I'm gonna build a couple of pipes, maybe 20. And we're also gonna need a construction kit pressure regulator. Let's actually build like 3 of those. So one entire day of charging only gave me 1 of 5 lights. Obviously we still had to recharge a couple of other batteries, but still, this stationary battery can take a lot. Alright, the solar panel is fixed, we just have to rotate it the correct way. I think I set the others to -90, yeah. And of course we also take the glass sheets and actually finish this. So we're gonna have 50% more power during the next day. You know what, let me actually add a 4th panel, I mean why the heck not? We should have the materials. Oh crap, my pipes are all over the place. I just went away for a couple of minutes. It's actually disappointing we didn't get this far yet with the crafting cube. Actually, we should have enough pipes to, you know, get things started. What I want to do basically is hook up these 2 pipes, the oxygen and nitrogen pipes, and we are just gonna lead them underground until we reach this place. So we can get rid of these 2 connectors completely actually. Let me maybe take this apart, and I wonder, is something in the logic here that I will have to change? No, I don't think so. It's just about the gas mixer and the sensor here. Let's actually go ahead and take this pipe apart. They shouldn't actually leak. We might have wasted a little bit of gas that was in the pipes, but they shouldn't leak, even though they look open. Now, of course, we also take the connector here, and I guess we first have to deconstruct this. Yeah, give me that oxygen tank. And this tank connector as well. Great! I'm gonna throw these over here. We might actually recycle them because I don't know what I'm gonna use them for just yet. Ah, there we go. We ran out of power once again. I missed something actually. Or maybe I just exaggerated with the crafting. But we should be able to get rid of this issue once and for all after this episode. You know, once I got all my solar panels, maybe we're even gonna do a 5th one, you know. Now let's see, I don't want to do too crazy things. I think I'm just gonna lead the pipe beneath here, and then we're gonna come straight through here, through the ground. And we don't even have to go through the ground entirely. I think this is already enough if we lead the pipes somehow through here, though cable is in the way. Yeah, we might actually start building from here and just go 1 block lower so we can go through the blocks. Though I could actually burn some coal. Oh, it is daytime already. We're starting to charge up. So maybe let me just take a couple of coal and we're gonna make use of this generator. I mean, we're never doing that. And it is supposed to help us out a little bit during dire times of need. So yeah, there's a little bit of a shame that I have to deconstruct so many things the entire time. But that's just the name of the game. We also take apart this window. And did we? We got all of our materials, so that is great. The fabricator is done. We got a couple of pressure regulators and another solar panel. So that's what I'm gonna install right away. Let me see, we have enough cabling and that's basically all I need. All right, let's try to hurry up with this a little bit. I know, my power is critical. I'm sure we can still do this. I don't want to die though. Hold the phone. Where's my glass sheet? I had a glass sheet somewhere here. Now I have to grab one. Ah, there it is. Come on, place you. Okay, now we have 4 solar panels generating power for us. A lot of it. Until I'm certain we don't need these tank connectors anymore, I'm just gonna put them in my closet here. And I guess this is just in the way, this oxygen tank. Let me just put you right there for the time being. Good. Obviously, we still have to take more things apart. We need to be able to reach the inside of the frames. So let me get rid of these walls. I'm just gonna take everything apart here. And we start building the pipes from this side. So I guess just 1 more block down should be enough, something like that. Then we swap this around and hopefully this allows us to go beneath everything. Yeah, seems to be working fantastically, except that there is a chute in the way. And oh no, I forgot about my power again. My power is extremely critical at the moment, so let's swap that. Yeah guys, we have no choice, we have to go down 1 more block like so. And then we're just gonna go beneath the chutes. Why the heck not? In the end, it shouldn't matter too much since we're not gonna see those pipes. Fabricator, please build me more pipes. I guess we could already go ahead and actually fix up these pipes. It's gonna be delicate here. I don't want to cut my cables again. Did I say pipes? I meant to fix the iron frames. And I want to see these pipes so I can actually measure stuff, you know? So that's pretty practical. The left one should be the oxygen and the right one the nitrogen, right? Oh man, I will have to check in the footage, but I'm pretty sure. Got a couple more pipes, so let's keep building. Dude, it seems as though we ran out of power once again. I wonder how this happens. Let me just put in some more coal here. Maybe the lights do take too much power. Or it's just simply the computer that sucks. Oh, actually thinking about it, I won't be able to see these pipes either, because if I attach my steel sheets, if I find them right there, then they are gone. Okay. Alright guys, we are back and I made substantial progress. I actually figured out why we didn't charge correctly. One of the cables over there was actually fried. So we might have to use the heavy cable coil instead of the standard one in order to bring the power to this machine at least. The more solar panels we use, the more necessary it's gonna be. So I'm not sure why it fried previously, but it doesn't fry right now that I fixed it. What we now have right here is the pipes are leading to their respective location. Now there's still a little bit of pressure left in these guys. And I believe we're just going to lose it as soon as we take it apart, but that's fine with me. I actually need to grab my waste tank and we want to exchange it with the propellant so that I have a little bit of jetpack fuel again. Let's try to make this as clean as possible by taking apart these tanks. I believe they can actually leak as soon as we take these pipes apart. Well, let's just do it. We should be able to take them apart now. And we're gonna swap that with a T-junction, just like that. Of course, we will still have to paint the pipes again. And of course, we're gonna fix the flooring right away. I need things to be tidy. Great, goal accomplished. Let's actually see how that is working out. We should now actually have some gas in these pipes, right? No, we first of course have to reconnect these tanks. There we go. Let's grab our tablet and analyze the situation. Yeah, there we go. The pressure is going down because it's distributing within the pipes, and the same thing right here. Here it's actually already distributed. So basically what we want to do is we want to check whether or not the pressure is in the red. If it is in the red, we can exchange the tank and use it for something else. But I also intend to use a couple of pressure regulators so we do not run the risk of exploding pipes and we might have to find them. So if we check this, we have 2.28 megapascals. The number is not changing anymore. We should see the same number right here. Actually, where is it? Right there, 2.28. And here we have the nitrogen. So that is working out fantastically. In these pipes at the moment I have 3.71 megapascals and I actually would like it to only be 1 megapascals maximum. Let me actually free up some space right here so we can have a proper look. That's all I do in this game, taking things apart and rebuilding it. Looking at this, I might have to make a couple of modifications because if I set up the regulator right here, for instance, then what happens with the 2 or 3 pipes that come in front of it? Are those at risk of exploding because I don't regulate the pressure before that? We could solve this issue if we took down the mixer just one more block. At the moment, it doesn't have any logic related to it, so we should be able to do it. And I'm gonna remove these 2 pipes right here and one right there. I think we had it like that. That should be good. And we have to swap this to input 2 should be 80% because this is input 2. Yeah. And then theoretically we should be able to add the regulator right here, but this isn't possible. So I have to have it apart at least one pipe. That's fine. We're just going to bring it down one more block. We can do that. There we go. Gas mixer goes right there with a 20-80% ratio. And then the pressure regulator goes right here. Good. Let me quickly fix that pipe, and I just hope this pipe doesn't explode. I'm not sure what happens with the pipe if the pressure gets too high. Alright then, let's bring this all the way up to 10,000 kilopascals. That should be 1 megapascal, or is it 10 megapascals? Let me see. Maybe we just need 1,000 actually. And we also need to enable that. So that is going to be an item that sucks power the entire time now. That's fine. Though if it is disabled, it shouldn't let any gas through, right? We theoretically only have to enable it once we enable the gas mixer, so we actually set up a switch in order to do both at the same time. Why the heck not? Well, we will have to see how that actually turns out. At the moment I still have tons of pressure in the pipe, so we won't need the regulator for a bit. Let me actually quickly fix these colors. That's gonna bother me otherwise. Well, I guess we're done for the time being. Let's actually repressurize the base and see if everything works out. This looks pretty clean. I'm so fond of it. Oh, look at that. We made it to 3 charges. That is great. So it doesn't look like my cables are burning anymore. Maybe I caused a shortage somehow. But I'm just gonna fix up the entire base and then we're gonna try to repressurize it. So first things first, I want to test the gas mixer. Actually, for that, I need this wall to go away just for a sec. We're gonna take out our tablet, which doesn't have any battery, obviously. Why would it have battery? Okay, there we go. At the moment, we have nothing in here, right? Nothing in these pipes, and right here, we have the 3.71 megapascals. Just to be sure, I made another save game and we're gonna enable the mixer in order to see the mixture. Now, of course, we don't really have a lot of nitrogen in order to test that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, nitrogen can easily be made with silicon. Here we are at our trusty oven. Let's just throw in the silicon, and I'm really curious what this is gonna do for us. And we have a pollutant here, so that's not what I wanted to see. Okay, so I've been reading a little bit on the internet, and curiously enough, it seems as though I have it the other way around. On the internet they say we need a 20-80 mix, but the other way around, so 20% oxygen and 80% nitrogen. That seems a little bit weird to me, especially because we don't get a lot of nitrogen. Okay, actually we do produce just a tiny little bit of nitrogen and CO2. It's just that we produce a lot more pollutant with the silicon, but I can smelt it up over and over again and it is actually producing more and more stuff for me, so that is kind of interesting. Now I threw it in a couple more times and we already have a pressure of 1.4 megapascals. But it's just not enough nitrogen. Well, let's just get rid of that and actually fill up our tanks. And the pollutant is gonna go up considerably if we use this method. So we either get rid of the pollutant and just collect the nitrogen. So we could, for instance, create a machine with a furnace, cook up nitrogen over and over and over again, get rid of the pollutant and just collect the CO2 and the nitrogen basically. But it feels like there should be a more efficient way. Alright guys, I checked on the internet and it seems as though you are no longer able to produce enough nitrogen using the silicone. What we can do, however, is burn oxide. We already know that we get about 10% nitrogen, but we can also burn ice, and we will get about 20% nitrogen this way. We just need to prevent collecting too much water, to be honest. But oh well, I've been mining just a tiny little bit. Let's actually enable the filtration system and we're gonna burn up a bunch of things. Let me see, did I close this? Yes, so we can exactly observe what is happening. If I burn up a little bit of ice water right there, we should be seeing the pressure going up tremendously actually. And also if I take out my tablet, we can see we now have 80% H2O and 20% nitrogen. So that seems to be a much more reliable way in order to fill up our nitrogen supplies. Let me actually do that one more time. There you go, take some more ice and we can see right away the pressure is going up. Anyways, I want to collect some more ice to wrap up today's episode, and in order to do that, we are gonna need another mining belt. So let's see, can we find that mining belt? Let's actually create 2 mining belts, why the heck not? They only use 5 grams of iron. Actually, we need to collect more iron. And also look at that, we are almost fully charged by now, so everything seems to be working out. Here we go, we got our first mining belt. I'm probably gonna store those in here. We have a couple of empty slots in our backpack. Now hold the phone, there's supposed to be a second mining thingy-majingy. Don't tell me it disappeared on me again. This seems to happen on a regular basis, let me see. Yeah, where the heck is my freaking second mining belt? I just don't understand. Well, I guess 2 mining belts are gonna have to do for the time being. Let's swap out this battery and we're gonna go for another mining trip. I want to collect a whole bunch of ice today. It is nighttime, so maybe not the best time to actually spot the ice, but ice should be available in abundance, at least I hope so. I'm actually gonna collect a couple of things I come across. I also know we are lacking the gold, for instance, and iron definitely. I'm gonna collect some iron. I haven't been mining in a while, I just realized. Ha, it's finally getting daytime, that's gonna make it a lot easier. Okay, there we go, my mining bag is full, therefore I'm going to swap it, put the full one into my backpack, and there we go, we can start collecting again. That was actually easier than I anticipated. Come on, oxide everywhere, but I just need ice. I saw ice all the time. More oxide, more volatiles. Why are you doing this to me, game? Look at these iron veins. Incredible, so beautiful. Ooh, what the heck is this? Nickel! That's the first time I'm seeing this. Nickel, nickel, nickel. Oh yes. I wonder what we can do with that. Even though I don't necessarily want to fill up this mining belt with nickel. I mean, this is the first time I'm seeing this. I just have to take this opportunity and get it all. Okay guys, I almost spent the entire day running around and I've seen all the veins, except freaking ice. This must be a bad joke. And there we go, the sun is down and we found another vein of oxide. And what is this? Finally! Oh, thank you, Stationeers Lord! There we go. We're grabbing all the freaking stacks. This took such a long time. The next time I'm just gonna go straight. I'm not gonna go in circles. I feel like often I'm going places where I've already been. Okay, that has to do for the time being. 2.5 more stacks. Let's see with how much stuff we can fill our system this way. There we go. Home sweet home, thankfully. Our valve is still open, and I believe, yeah, I didn't shut down the system, which technically is a mistake, but what you're gonna do? Let's just insert all of our eyes and see what happens with the nitrogen. I would like to get this at least above 1 megapascal. That would be great, and I think we can achieve just that by throwing in the 2 remaining stacks. There we go, 1 more, beautiful. And mind you, of course we are sharing the pressure with all of the pipes that are attached all the way up to our airlock. So that is a lot of pipes and a lot of stuff we can keep. Oh, come on, are you serious? We are stopping right there? Oh, well, that's fine, that's quite alright. Let's actually shut this off. And I believe to wrap up this episode, I at least would like to cook up the nickel. I actually have things running that I shouldn't have. Let's go ahead and throw a stack of nickel in here, see what happens. Yeah, there we go. We are actually smelting it up. So that is great. A great addition to our ingot collection. However, with that out of the way, I would say we're gonna wrap it up for today's episode. I thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time, and hopefully I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Bye bye.